Hi traders, I hope you are all doing well. Now in today's video I just thought I'd share with you my step-by-step process when I look at the chart. So everything from the bigger time frames more to the smaller time frames, the technical analysis that I perform. So everything that I do when I open my chart. So to assist me, we will be taking a look at this Australian dollar, Canadian dollar chart. So firstly, we are on a weekly time frame. So I like to start out with a weekly time frame. You always want to start with the biggest time frame and then just gradually work your way lower to maybe your hour one time frame. So in my case, I like to quickly take a look at the weekly time frame and then gradually work my way lower to the hour one time frame, which is then my execution time frame, so where I execute my trade with. So what I can just quickly see on this chart first of all is so at the start of March of this year, we had quite an aggressive impulsive wave higher to around the this 0.97 psychological level. So we know that after a strong impulsive move, there usually follows a corrective wave. So this is a corrective wave. And how do we know it's a corrective wave? Because all of the candlesticks are just overlapping each other. It isn't like these candlesticks that just goes aggressively higher. This candlestick does there's no clear direction, so it is a corrective wave, and the candlesticks are just bunching against each other. So my preliminary idea is to enter long positions for this trade to continue higher, maybe even testing these levels over here, the resistance levels over here. So that is what I see first of all when I look at a weekly time frame. Then I also see that market tested this past resistance turn support area in the market. So let me just draw that in for you guys. So the top of the week over here, as you can see, it's been tested over here as well. So let's just draw a horizontal line like that. So that is my resistance slash support area that has been tested and has been holding for quite a while now. So market tested it and we are now seeing a small reaction. So let's move on to our daily time frame now and see what's going on over here. So as you can see from this daily candlestick, there is a reaction at this weekly resistance level, or support resistance slash support level. So we can now look for buy entries over here, maybe to this initial level over here, and then targeting the other resistance areas as well, and just working our way up higher following our analysis done on the weekly time frame. So both our daily and weekly time frame is suggesting a move higher. So as you can see again, the price action over here is just overlapping, and that's what you can expect in a corrective wave. So is this the start of the next impulse wave? Nobody knows. We have to wait and see. It can still correct lower and lower and then only move higher, but I am liking this bounce, the look of it. So I'm going to look for possible long entries. So let's dive to the hour 4 time frame now. Let's just zoom in a bit. So immediately what I can spot is a wedge chart pattern. So this is a falling wedge chart pattern that you can connect. I can even extend it to this bounce over here, and then taking these highs over here, connecting as many of them as possible, like so. So this is a descending wedge for those of you that don't know this chart pattern. And what the descending wedge is basically just a build up of momentum. So price is just bouncing, getting smaller and smaller and smaller in this wedge, and it builds up momentum, and there's usually an aggressive move higher for the case of a falling wedge. Rising wedges, on the other hand, there's usually an aggressive move lower. So that just adds confluence to my upside trading idea. So what we can look at next is what is price action showing us over here on the hour 4 time frame. So we had a bounce at the weekly support area, which also is a nice psychological level, the 0.925 psychological level. So that's that. Then it's the falling wedge. We have our weekly resistance levels. So already that's 3 strong indications that we might see a move higher. But again, this can also be a corrective wave following this impulsive wave, so it can still continue lower. So what we need to now wait out for is a break of the next resistance or support area. So that would then be, according to me, this over here is the next resistance slash support area that we need to keep an eye out on. So if price closes above this level, we might just wait for a small correction, maybe a bull flag, to enter or trade to the upside. So this is then the start of our new impulsive wave, followed by a corrective wave. So we will be then looking for an execution candle on a possible bull flag, but only time will tell. But I'm only confident in entering this trade once price is above this level, because as it stands, price can still continue lower, and an uptrend is defined where the market makes higher highs and higher lows. But we are still in a downtrend because the market is making lower lows and lower highs. So this more recent low needs to be broken, and then the market should make a higher low than this, followed by a higher high than this one. Then we know we are on an uptrend. So that's the 4-hour time frame, and the 1-hour time frame is pretty similar. So these candlesticks all look aggressive to the upside to me. So we can even test this this resistance area over here, and price can even continue lower, can be rejected over here, but we'll have to wait and see for the price action over here. My initial trading idea is maybe something like this: price heads into this resistance area, and there's a bit of rejection, maybe some consolidation, forming a nice bull flag. Then we can enter this trade to the upside with our stops below over here. So this is also a nice decent trade. So that is just my trading idea for the Australian dollar Canadian dollar currency pair. Probably in the coming few weeks, hopefully it can trigger at the end of this week or early next week, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, all of these signs just shows more upward for the Australian dollar Canadian dollar. So that is just usually the steps that I follow. I've trained my eye by now to spot these setups pretty quickly, and I just then confirm with some technical analysis as well as fundamental analysis whether my initial trading bias is correct or not. So that's it for this video on technical analysis, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.